Kiara, are you gonna get out? Hey Homo sapiens and Marbites, it's me Rogue Marby Scott and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back any new watchers or new subscribers, and thank you for the 2 subscribers that I've noticed in the last couple of days. Yes, this is going to be a review video. I've not really done much reviews on my channel as of late. I've just been concentrating on makeup, but anyway, without further ado, we're going to go in to reviewing the Jolie Beauty Intergalactic palette. So, first things first is the packaging of their Galactic palette, and it's got, you know, the little grooves where you can pull the palette, but I would have preferred if it had another groove on the other side, just because if you're left-handed, right-handed, depending on how you pull palettes. I mean, it's really such a small thing, but this is just my preference. But yes, it's in a sleeve, as you see, cardboardy sleeve, and the sleeve is exactly the same as the palette itself. And yeah, it's pretty much a standard sleeve. It does have the writing on the back, just like so, and we can just read quickly what it says. Make your look completely out of this world with the intergalactic palette. Martians, galaxies and mysterious black holes are the influence behind the color story. From intense neons to the most alien of purples, this palette is sure to give you the space age look. And I have no doubt about that one. It has directions on it. Pack on mattes and blend flawlessly into one another with a fluffy brush. Shimmers stand out the most with a damp brush and can be patted on the lid. Pro tip, for more tutorials, visit us. What? Hold on a second. That doesn't actually really make sense to me. Pro tip, for more tutorials, visit us, our channel, www.youtube.com/c/Jolie Beauty. Visit us, our channel. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna go into looking into this. Well, let's talk about more. This is a very sturdy cardboardy box, and I like sturdiness, and it's not as heavy as some palettes that I have in my collection. And you know, I feel like all the Jolie Beauty palettes that I have, you know, they're not just collector's items. They're not just boxes and packaging. They tell a story. So let's go and look inside, shall we? Oh wow, that fell out. So the plastic covering just fell out, and here we go with some shades. As you can see, I will post a more I will post a video, a clip on the side in a sec. But first impressions, the layout of this palette is lovely. Like, hold on, how I'm gonna hold this? So the layout of this palette is really nice. I do like the fact that a lot of these shades are not coherent to one another. I love the fact that it's, you know, very, when I look at this, I am actually thinking space. Like, there is a lot of space involved in it. All of the shades are cosmically named, so yeah, let's go into, you know, naming some of these shades. So you have Whiteout, Spaceship, Alien, Intergalactic, Antimatter, Galaxy, Orbit, Big Bang, Light Year, Parallax, Stardust, Rick, Zodiac, Milky Way, Supernova, Comet, Aurora, Cosmic, Morty, Ultraviolet, Nebula, Red Dwarf, Asteroid, Meteorite, Constellation, Martian, Dark Matter, and Black Hole. lovely, don't you think? I love all of those names. So some of those shade names actually match some of the track titles from the album Cosmos by Lyndon Samuel, and you've seen me do a whole Cosmos album tutorial makeups for that album, and I will be doing some tutorials with this also, but not today. We're just going to talk about the shades. And what I've noticed, you know, when you open up a palette and you know you've got this sleeve, and the sleeve is to, you know, to protect and everything, but there is like some fallout-ness, and you can expect that with glitter, but then you've got some there. I mean, it's not a big deal, but you know, it's not a deal breaker, but whatever. I'm just letting you know that that's what happens or whatever. But because of shipping and everything, bumps and whatever, what I'm glad is that with postage and packaging is that it does come bubble wrapped, and also I chose for it to be assigned delivery so that this was not posted into my post box and just fell on the floor and all my shades would have been broken. Like, if that had happened to me, I would have been so vexed. Should we go on to some swatches right now? Let's go on to some swatches. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clean my hand with some micellar water and dry it off. And I'm going to go into the mattes and shimmers first, because I don't want to go into the glitter because that's just going to get everywhere. How many glitters are there actually in this palette? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, which is nice. Because most of the palettes that I have so far, most of them do concentrate on glitter. Not concentrate on glitters, but there are more glitters in it than there are any other shades. And Jolie Beauty loves their glitters, and I love my glitters. I just don't like to have my glitters on my face all the time, not for a daily look. Anyway, we're gonna go into the shade first, White Out, with my thumb, because why not? And we're just gonna place you here. Do you see that? I'm not sitting very comfortably right now. And then I'm going to go down. I'm not going to go across the pan. Then I'm going to go into Big Bang. There we go. Supernova. Oh wow. And the formula so far reminds me a lot of the Proud palette. Sorry, I looked over there because my Proud palette is literally in my face. But the formula, it just reminds me of the Proud palette. Like, it's very, like, it has like this moisturizing creaminess to it. And I love the fact that Jolie Beauty is a vegan makeup brand. It's, you know, cruelty free. We're gonna go into now Red Dwarf. Oh shoot, look at that. Oh, can you see that? Wow. We're going into Red Dwarf. Yeah, I like that. Now, I don't know if Red Dwarf, like that was Red Dwarf was a little bit on the chalky side in comparison to the first 3 that I've just done. I mean, it goes on nicely, and there is, yeah, it's a bit on the drier side, should I say? Right, pinky finger with Lightyear. And whenever I think of Lightyear right now, I'm thinking of Buzz Lightyear, so. And that's one swatch with my pinky finger. Should we just go over that one more time? These are fairly rarely pigmented, and I love the fact that with these shades you can the formula seems exactly the same as the formulas that have been used in the Proud palette, because they are creamy and they look like they will blend in phenomenally. So yeah, right, I need to clean my hand and then we'll go on to the other shades. And we're back and we're going into the shade Comet now, and I'm wearing Comet I'm wearing Comet in my inner corner. Yep. This is really weird doing it with my thumb, but I'm going to go in there a second time just to show you the buildability on that. Yep. Then we're going to go in with Asteroid. And when I do swatches, you know, sometimes, like, I see a lot of YouTubers and I see a lot of people doing what is that? I see them like rubbing. Yeah, and I know you want to get as much product as on your finger as possible and then do the swatches. But I feel like if you go like a little light-handed with swatches, it kind of shows you a true how pigmented it's going to be. It shows you, you know. Yeah, so I'm actually going in very lightly. I'm not going in, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not going in like that. I'm literally going doop, pum. That's it. That's how I'm swatching right now. Anyway, we're gonna go into Alien now. Oh shoot! Look at what, and that is exactly what it looks like in the palette. That is amazing. I like that. I'm gonna wear this too. I'm gonna wear it to work. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that was a little on the dry side, just like Red Dwarf, but we can work with that. We're gonna go in with Aurora, and that's like a shimmery green shade. Ooh, and it feels so nice to touch. Oh wow, let's see what that, wow. Yeah, I like that. I like it a lot. Aurora and Alien can go together. Oh, I just skipped one. I'm not really good at swatching, am I? Yeah, I forgot to do Parallax. So we're gonna do Parallax now. Okay, Parallax went on really smoothly. That's Parallax. I'm just gonna go clean my hands again. Intergalactic. Yep. Why did I just start off with my index finger? Ooh, that looks pretty in this lighting. In this. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. I like that. Wow, yeah, I like that. I like the purple and pink undertones. Yeah, it's pretty. Right, Stardust. Now Stardust, I think, from what I read, is, hold on, does it say it on the packaging? No, but I think from what I read online on the site is an iridescent shade. So, ooh, yep, that's, I think actually Intergalactic is more of a iridescent shade. Like the shifting of Intergalactic, like there's a slight green tinge to it when the light hits it differently, and then with Stardust that I just did, it's more, I don't know, let's go into Cosmic looks like it's going to be great. Yeah, Cosmic is nice, and it's like a greeny yellow shade, and I'm gonna, you know, hopefully show you some of these shades in a different lighting. Right, I've done that finger, that finger, that finger. That's 3. Right, we're gonna go into Antimatter. You see that antimatter that I've just placed, and then using my pinky, we're gonna go in with Rick. And I like the fact that Rick and Morty are together. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm going in with Rick again with my pinky finger. I feel like using my pinky finger, I always have to go in a second time just because I don't feel like there's much space to pick up anything. But yeah, Rick was kind of like Red Dwarf and Alien. It was a little on the dry side, but it had more moisture than it than Red Dwarf did. Okay, I'm just gonna clean my hand and go on to the next shades. So going in now with Morty, I'm gonna place that there with my thumb. Oh, Morty is a very alien-y color, right? It's very... If I was a child and I saw that color, I'd be like,
it's alien green. Yeah,
I like that. However, we do have... I'm gonna go in with that shade again. Wow, yeah, the build-up, the buildability is strong in this one. I like that. And if I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking in the mirror as well, so yeah, whatever. Gosh, I've got really long arms, don't I? Right, we're gonna go in with Martian. I like Martian. I like that these variants of greens and turquoisey blues are close enough to each other, but they aren't, and therefore you can make some real interesting blends with them, maybe. Right, we just did Martian. We're going to go into Ultraviolet, and I'm also wearing Ultraviolet on my outer corner right now, and I've just blended that in just a little bit, and it is like a... I thought it was a matte at first, but it does have like a shimmer to it, and because of the hairs on my arms, everything is picking up, so I'm just blending that in like that. Can you see? Right, we're gonna go into Dark Matter. I love Dark Matter, actually. I love the track, I love the colour. Oh, I wished I had this palette when I was doing my Power of Makeup video, because that is the perfect purpley colour for the Sainsbury's Beyonce look. Oh, am I gonna really go down to my elbow? I've got space. Am I ready? Yeah, let's just do that. Oh gosh, look, I've got a fistful of colour. Right, I've got space for 2 more, so we're going to go into the no, I've got space for 3 more. We're going to go into Orbit, Milky Way, and then Nebula. So, Orbit. Yeah, that's a bit dry. But, wow. I like that colour. I feel like with a lighter concealer or eyeshadow base that will look really nice underneath everything. Is that close enough? Look at all those shades. Oh wow. Do 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 do. Quickly clean my fingers. We're going into Milky Way. Damn. Milky Way is milky. It's the blues and the white and the purple all mixed. That, yeah, I like that. Have I seen this shade before? I've seen close in a lipstick, but not in an eyeshadow. Then we're going into Black Hole. Now I'm really excited about Black Hole because the other palettes that I do have from Jolie Beauty do not have a black. So I really want to see how this black is going to swatch, and I want to see how deep the black is as well, because I know it's space and everything, so it might not be black. It might be like a really chalky black. It could be like a real black that's so pigmented that you only need like a little ping. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. I'm happy with that black. Did you just see that little fallout? Oops, I'm hairy. I want to go over that black one more time and see what happens. And just as anticipated, the buildability is strong. The buildability is strong in this one. Like, it's gone from dark to dark. Yeah, no more space on this arm, so we'll go on the other side to do the glitters. Okay, need to clean the hand. So going in with Spaceship. I don't know what's going on. Wow. But I've got Starship in my head by Nicki Minaj playing right now, thinking of Spaceship, whatever. I'm impressed. Now, as you can see in this lighting, like, yeah, that's actually blinding. Wow. And I barely have any left on my finger. I don't know if you can see. I barely have any. So let's just place the rest of that there. Right, with my thumb, we're gonna go into Meteorite. Now that one moved a little bit, but that's fine because these glitters feel just like all the other glitters that I've used from Jolie Beauty, and you can, you know, the best way to place them on is to do a patting motion, not really much of a swiping motion. So yeah. Then we're gonna go into Constellation. And I love that they're kind of self-adhering. Like, oh. Why does it sound like I'm having an orgasm right now? Can you see that in this light? Yeah. It's pretty. I'm gonna... Actually, do you know what? Let me get my phone so you can see what I'm seeing. So yeah, those are beautiful. Yeah. And go onto the back of the arm. So yeah, those are beautiful. We're gonna do Galaxy now. Then we're going in with a Zodiac. And finally, we're going in with Nebula. I really want to see how Nebula is going to come out because it's a very grey black look. Interesting. Let's just have another clip. Yeah. Interesting. I like a lot. Look, you can see my notes in the background. So that is all 28 shades on my arm. I fitted 28 shades on my arm. Let's go on to my final thoughts. And it does come with a mirror like most of the Jolie Beauty palettes. Woo! Oh, I can see myself. Haha. Of course, I'm looking into a mirror. Right, so final thoughts. Do I recommend this palette, and would I buy this palette once I go through it? Yes, I will buy it again once I go through it. Do I recommend it? Yes, I recommend it. Why? Because these shades are phenomenal. They, you know, I think with the palette name and probably what they were going through when they were, you know, creating the palette, they absolutely executed, you know, intergalacticness, space, you know, space in time and whatnot. And even if there weren't any shade names, I would be like, you know what, that is definitely Whiteout, that is definitely a Red Dwarf, that is so alien, that is, you know, that is Nebula. I would actually even kind of probably think of those names myself for some of these shades. So definitely I would recommend you buy this. I love that little thing on the mirror where it says you look out of this world. I like that, and it's got a little alien and a little spaceship. Sorry, I don't know why I'm doing that. Anyway, I think you should go and check out Jolie Beauty. Go get yourself one of these for £28.99, and you can use my discount code ROGUS55 for 10% off. And also, I'm not done yet. We're gonna go and look at this under a dark light or UV light. So as you can see underneath the dark light, we have Lightyear, Supernova, Comet, and Asteroid that show up a lot. And then if I move this over, we can see Morty does show up quite a bit as well. And do any of these shades do anything? Oh, wow. I did not see that coming. Antimatter does as well. But look at that. Red Dwarf has even got a little bit of a pow pow. That is absolutely great. And guess what? You saw it here first. So, like you just saw, I was very pleasantly surprised that some of these shades under a dark light, under a UV light, show up really intense. I wanted to go and see how it's going to show up on my face. I mean, I could do that now if you want. Yeah, let's do that. Oof. Let's see. Oh, gosh. So, oh, wow. That showed up. Ah, look at my teeth. My teeth are so nice. Oh gosh, they are so white then. I don't ever want to go into a club like this. But look at that. So guys, yes, I definitely recommend the Jolie Beauty Intergalactic palette. Why don't you go online now? Well, you're already online because you're watching this video. Why don't you go over to the website and go buy yourself one? Bye. What looks could I do with this? I wonder. Rogue Marby Scott.